Under the blazing sun, two tiny lion cubs did the impossible. On trembling hind legs, with their tiny paws pressed together in a prayer-like gesture, they begged a towering elephant to save their mother. The dry season had turned the savanna into a brittle sea of gold. Cracked earth stretched to the horizon, the harsh white light baking everything beneath it. Birds had fallen silent, and the wind carried only the smell of dust and scorched grass. The elephant had been moving slowly toward a watering hole, her heavy steps leaving prints in the dry soil. She stopped when she saw them, two lion cubs alone, their tiny sides rising and falling with frantic breaths. There was no roar, no growl, only a silent plea written in their small, trembling bodies. The cubs turned suddenly, glancing over their shoulders as if urging her to follow. They hobbled toward a patch of broken brush where the air smelled sharp with sap and dust. And then the elephant saw it. A fallen acacia tree lay across the ground, its thick trunk pinning something beneath it. Under the splintered branches, a mother lion struggled weakly. Her golden fur was streaked with dirt, her hind leg trapped under the weight of the wood. Her shallow, uneven breath stirred the dust as her wide, amber eyes met the elephant's. There was no fear in those eyes, only pain and waiting. The cubs pressed against her face, mewling softly, then turned back to the towering giant again. One cub rose shakily on its hind legs, pressing its tiny paws together, a gesture beyond instinct, a pure plea. The elephant lowered her massive head, her trunk reaching out. For a heartbeat, the savanna held its breath. She brushed the cub's tiny paw with the tip of her trunk, a touch so gentle it seemed impossible for such strength. Then she turned to the fallen tree. With a deep, rumbling breath, the elephant planted her feet, muscles rippling beneath her gray skin. Her trunk wrapped around the trunk of the tree, and with a slow, deliberate motion, she began to lift. Dust cascaded into the white sunlight as the wood shifted. The mother lion let out a low, broken sound, not a growl, but a gasp of life returning. The cubs pressed tighter against her as the crushing weight eased away. The elephant stepped back, releasing the tree. For a moment, no one moved. Then the lioness pulled herself free, collapsing onto her side, her wide, amber eyes lifting to meet the giant above her. No words, no sound, just a look, a silent thank you that crossed the line between species. The elephant turned, her massive shadow sliding over the small family. Without a sound, she walked back into the endless grass, her shape slowly swallowed by the glaring sun. The cubs curled against their mother, nuzzling her face with tiny, desperate motions. The lioness, still trembling, licked them weakly and turned her head once more toward the retreating giant.